My channel is dedicated to just trying thinking outside the box to stop making our lives not too difficult for us. And just trying to make things a little simpler when we're doing these things. It's me again. I am the friendly neighbourhood Moomin, and this channel is dedicated to all things WWE 2K. As this video goes out, we should be on 2K23. We should be designing. We should be in our design labs creating textures and logos and designs. And this video is all about how to get your design work in game from a sketch, should I say? Not a scratch, a sketch. Some of us are better than others when it comes to creating really, really good quality work using Photoshop. I use Affinity, you've got GIMP. But I found an easy process at first is sketching out on what would look like the side of a tights, and then using a pen tool. And that's how I'm going to do it on this anyway. I'm just going to show you how. Without further ado, get that in a second. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to me down below. I'm on that push for 1,000. We're nearly there. I've only got 10 or so more to go. And all my links to my Twitter, that sort of thing, will all be in the description below. I regularly do a Twitch stream called The Core Review, so if you want to pop along, I will help you. Not only will I review your core fairly, but if I feel like it on the day, I always have one against one of my guys, and then I also help you recreate one as well. So without further ado, we'll get into the video, we'll get to the PC part, and then we'll go from there. So as you can see, I've got a blank canvas now. I always use just a square one, 1080 by 1080 or 512 by 512, something like that. Just so we've got a square palette to work with. And I've quickly off camera done a couple of sketches, nothing major. For the first, you can even do this for a mask design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pen tool, and I'm not going to do the face, that doesn't matter. All I'm going to do is I'm going to trace through these parts here where I want these to be. I'm going to get back to it. I use something called the node tool. Again, you should have something similar on your chosen software, but I am using Vector, and Vector is probably the best way to follow me. My chosen one is Affinity Designer. If they want to sponsor me, they can do. Until then, I would not. It's not sponsored, but there you go. Now, I'm not actually going to do the other eye. I've already traced that quite easily and bent everything in place. I'm just going to get rid of the one below. We have what looks like a decent eye design at the moment. So I'm going to use this top ring here, and I'm just going to increase the stroke, and in the colour I'm going to just put it red. Now straight away I've got a red eye patch for a mask or whatever I want to use it for, pretty much what I need it for. But I'm going to just duplicate it by pressing Alt and drag, and then I'm going to flip it using that tool there, and I've got two eye patches, and then I'm just going to go back again. We've got what we're going for here. And then I just have these two little lines as well. So I'm going to just trace them. Again, depending on the tools that you're using, it may be similar, it may be the same. But it should be very similar. It should be very similar if you're using a pen tool. Again, those skills are transferable across any sort of vector tool, any sort of vector program, any sort of program where you've got nodes, or even Photoshop, that sort of thing. So I'm just gonna change that a little bit, and I'm gonna place that there. Again, I'm gonna make it red in the middle, keep the same stroke. Again, Alt, move, flip over, and I think I'm just gonna have that there, like that one. Have that one there, that one there. Now, again, that would probably piece together quite well. I'm going to centralize everything a little bit, actually. I think that would be fine how it is. Now I can, if I just select all these, I do find Affinity Designer is good for this sort of thing. If it's something if you are looking to invest in it, I do recommend them, although it is not sponsored by them. I've got a decent, well, I came from a sketch, a decent logo there that I can put in game and do what I want with. It might not even use it on a face texture, on a mask, but how clicky was that? And again, I'm just going to show you something else. I've got this one here. It's a tight design. Again, quite easy what I'm going to go for. So I'm going to do the back one first. I'm just going to sketch this out. And again, do you know what? I probably don't even need the sketch. I could have this somewhere else. I kind of know the look that I'm going for. So I'm just gonna, now I need to remove that because it's just gonna, you see, look, it bends it in for me anyway. Go out a bit, go in a bit, in a bit, and then match up at the end. And then I'm gonna use my node tool. I'm just gonna make sure everything kind of like meets where it should do. Bring that one in a bit. Want these ones to match them at the top there. I'm sorry if I'm doing this quickly and you're not following, but you You can slow the video down if you want to do, or whatever it is you need to do. I'm just going to bring this up so I can see it. Probably going to widen these. We don't need this bit that long, to be honest. Let me just get back for reference. No, that's how it's going. So now I can probably move that down, move that bit up. Right, so I'm going to fill it red, get rid of that one. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make another one, and I'm going to make this one, fill it in white, and I'm just going to make it slightly bigger, and then move it behind. Now, probably need it to be more about like that. But again, I'll change it colours just so you can see what I'm going for. But straight away, just from it, again, there'll be a bit of tinkering you can do yourselves, just by with the node tool. It comes in very, very handy. But the opportunities at the, or how can I say it? The things are endless. You can do quite a lot with just sketches, and then coming into a program and changing them. I could put text in here if I want to, and that wouldn't be too hard. And it's just trying to think out this. I'm going to go back into the thing, but this whole video series, my channel is dedicated to just try and thinking outside the box to stop making our lives not too difficult for us. And just trying to make things a little simpler when we're doing these things. If I wanted to, I can play about with these nodes now, bring it all in a little bit closer, just so it's a nice outline. If I wanted to, however, I could just delete that completely. Okay, select this one, and then just have a large stroke on it. And I've got a pattern there. Have a play about with it. Maybe trial one of these sort of things that I've got. You've got Inkscape's free, GIMP's free. As long as you've got a pen tool, it is transferable. And it's just trying to get the message across that you don't have to go being a Photoshop expert. I'm definitely not when you're trying to do these videos. I'm just going to back to the main screen now. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say with this series of videos and the things that I'm doing is just trying to get out of the box. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please feel to leave a comment down below, like the video, give me a subscribe. And if you thought this video was good, you might like this one in the corner here. I am the friendly neighbourhood movement. I'll see you on the next one.